Welcome, my Cobra Island fans. Uh, Today I'm actually doing a debut, which is an anniversary special, but a debut of a new cartoon review. And the topic of this review will be the topic of every Friday from here on out until I finish the series. But it's on everybody's favorite favorite mutant reptiles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is season 1, episode 5. And it's entitled, or it's actually season 1, episode 1, and it's called Turtle Tracks. In this episode, it starts off with showing April O'Neil doing a news broadcast on crime, and this one scientist realizes that it's done by ninjas because the rope was made in Japan. Ironically, had a Japan sticker on the rope. Go figure. But this one, they go and she gets there up at this one high-tech facility, thinking that the hijackers were going to attack them and go and rob this one, and these band of thugs come out and chase away the crew. One had to go watch roller derby. One had a dentist appointment, and which turned out to be Vernon. And the other one, I forgot what he had to do. So they wound up telling April that the boss didn't want her to go back to reporting fashion shows instead of the crime. So she's like, okay. The leader goes, well, I don't believe you. Which the boss don't believe you. Which turned out, the leader of the group turned out to be Rocksteady the Rhino later on. But more on that later. But on that precise episode. So, which will be tomorrow's episode, or Friday's episode. But, anyway, so April slips down to this sewer grate and goes down in the sewer, and the thugs chase her, and then they happen to run into these four shadow ninjas to take out the entire group, which turned out to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And, of course, April faints. They take her back to the lair. She comes to, and she sees Splinter, and faints again. Comes to, and Splinter tells her the origin of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is very different from the movie and the comic books and stuff like that. In this one, Shredder trapped these mutagen down the storm drain. Well, back before that, Splinter used to be known as this guy named Hamato Yoshi, which was a Shidoshi of the Foot Clan. And Oroku Saki got him kicked out because he didn't like the guy and didn't like Yoshi. So he got him kicked out, so Yoshi fled to America where he lived in the sewers of New York. And one day while he was feeding his rat friends, these four turtles came down the drain. Then some mutagen appeared up in the sewer, and he caused whoever touched it to evolve it to a mutant, a hybrid of whatever animal they came in contact with. The turtles was last with Yoshi, so they became humanoid. Splinter was last with the rat, so he became a mutant rat. And they named the turtles named the rat Amato Yoshi Splinter for obvious reasons, and like they say in the cartoon. And Splinter named the turtles after four of his favorite Renaissance artists: Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. Y'all know the story. So, it eventually was pretty much telling of the story. So they go up to look for clues of who's causing all these high-tech high-tech robberies. They go off and doing their stuff, and they get led to they see these foot soldiers that kidnap April. So they go chasing after them, fight these robots, come to find out they're robots, and then chase them to this building. And this guy in a metal mask tells them to come down to the Technodrome. So the turtles are chasing them, and they fled the water sprinklers go off and start flooding the building. So they get up to the roof, and of course the turtles throw rope to save them and April as the building collapses because of all the water. And that ends the episode. after they take the uniform of one of the robots that shows Shredder or shows Splinter, he's like, "Oh, Oroku Shaki still lives." You know, so we know the guy in the metal mask is Oroku Shaki. You know, putting two and two together. But, so they kind of save Oroku. So they kind of realize who they are. So that ends the episode. You know, so that's season one, episode 1. Which actually leads them to actually try to track down Shredder. Now, this was originally supposed to be a 5-part miniseries to sell toys. Which actually, from big fan referendum, it starts with starts a whole series of Ninja Turtle cartoons. So, season 1 is only 5 episodes. So, by the end of this month, we will be done season 1. You know, it started on season 2 in August. But, this was a good, I would rate this episode, I would give this episode a 10, because it was a great introduction to this cartoon, to this series, and a great introduction to this franchise and this brand. One of my favorite cartoons growing up. You know, so that's it for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I hope y'all like it, and I hope y'all ready for this. Take this journey with Ninja Turtles with me. So, see y'all in the next one. Peace.